If you're talking to a guy and you say something along the lines of, oh, I'm so hungry, oh, I didn't eat today, and he doesn't offer to get you food or offer to order you food or bring you food, or you don't get a Cash App Zelle notification in 5 minutes, he doesn't like you. He doesn't like you because how can your, just no.
You see, these women are professional beggars. It's not all women, but a lot of women, they want this. They want a guy that's just going to open up his wallet. Even if he doesn't know her, he's going to lead with his money. But here's the funny part. If a guy does that, he turns into a performing artist. She doesn't like him because he's a tryhard, because he's tricking, he's simping, he's trying to do all of this stuff, right? To get at her and make her see him as the guy. But that can't be if she doesn't already see him as the guy and then he has money and the money is just a bonus, right? So when they're asking for these things, 9 times out of 10, that's not what it takes to actually get her, to get at her. So why do you want all of these things? You know why they want that? They want an endless amount of guys in their phone that they can take advantage of. Because guess what? At the end of the day, the one that they'll pick to give themselves to will be a guy who does none of that. Here's the perfect example. Watch this.
I got attached to my one night stand. So 5 months ago, I hooked up with this guy, and for whatever reason, I just got attached to him, and he became really distant after we hooked up, and I was like, wow. Okay, I got played. I just kind of felt emotionally wrecked afterwards, and I kept thinking to myself, why am I not good enough for him, and what can I do to be good enough for him? What can I change about myself so that he'll like me back? And this was the second time I noticed myself getting attached over a hookup. I think this was the third time I kind of let myself be convinced by a guy that if I just slept with them first, they would give me something more. And then after this third time, I just kind of realized I think I'm better off avoiding men right now because I can't tell what their true intentions are. So I became celibate.
They get attached to men that don't spend a dime on them. You heard what she said. He left her emotionally wrecked. Did she say in there, oh, but at least I got these lavish gifts and these lavish dates, these lavish trips out of it? She didn't say any of that. And she said this is the third time that that's happened. See, now some other sucker has to come and pay for all of that stuff. She really liked the guy. It didn't work out. So now, once that happens a bunch of times, you, sir, I know you like me, but now you have to do X, Y, and Z to get at me, even though those other guys didn't have to. Most men nowadays are understanding this because, see, even in a guy's experience, I say this one part all the time, and I know guys are like, I know what he's talking about right there. You will be putting energy into a woman, actually being on the phone, bringing her things. And if this is at your job, right? You might bring her things or give her money to do things or pick her up, give her a ride to work, whatever, however it works out. There's another guy in the job that she just gravitates towards and he doesn't have to do anything. He's actually minding his business. She seeks him out. As to with you, you have to even search her out just to get a response from her, to get attention from her, to get energy from her. That's how it goes. But I use the workplace because I know a lot of guys have went through that. Even in school, think back to it. You have seen this. It's the same thing all around. The guys that they want don't have to try. But through them losing out with those opportunities with those guys, now you have to double down. Now you have to do all these things. That's not fair. That's not fair. See, men aren't looking for that. We're just looking for cooperation. We ain't taking out what happened with the last chick on you. If you cooperate and show me different, then we're good here. See, it's not the same. It's not the same when you flip it the other way. Because if you don't exhibit some of those traits that he had, if you're not the guy, you're not the guy. It doesn't matter. Let's get the next clip.
One thing I will never stop calling guys out for is when they play those stupid games over text. Oh my gosh, like, are you ill? Let me give you an example. So I was talking to this guy once. This was like a while ago. And he would not leave me alone, like over DMs. Like he just wanted to take me out so bad. And I had just gotten out of a relationship. So I was like, I'm not even opening it. I didn't even follow him. But we had a lot of mutual friends and like, I was like, hey, fine, fuck it. I'll follow him back after a little while once I felt like I had healed enough. Anyway, so right away he starts DMing me again. So we start talking. I'm very, very not responsive, but only because like, I'm just not interested. Like I don't want a boyfriend. I'm just got out of something. He's like so adamant on like taking me out. This guy was like double, triple texting me, whatever. He's super nice and very attractive and all the things, but I was just not in the headspace. The whole time we're talking, he's responding so quick, like no games, like Right when I would text him, he would text me back, you know, proper normal shit. Then months later, I finally agree to go on a date with him. And so we go, and it's so much fun. We have such a great time. Like, surprisingly, like, we got along very well. There was a lot of attraction there, whatever. So after that date, I go home. Tell me why this guy just starts playing games over the phone. Starts taking like hours between each text. Mind you, I'm responding quick. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, the max I would take was like maybe an hour because I'm busy, but like, otherwise I'm responding quick because I'm on my phone. This guy's taking 4 hours. Then he starts pushing it up to like 6, 7 hours. I'm like, hey, ain't nobody busy like that. There comes a point where he takes 24 hours to respond to me. I don't fuck with games. I'm like, okay, like, I know how you text when you're normal. So if you're taking 6 to 12 to 24 hours long, I know you're playing games. I know you're doing dumb shit right now.
This is what happens when women think that men work on their terms, like operate on their terms. And that's not how relationships go. There's a leader and there's a follower. So she said she was ignoring this guy. She just got out of a relationship or whatever. Now she finally gives him a chance. See, she thought he was a loser. And you know what happened there? The guy figured out that she was actually a loser. And then he didn't want to talk to her anymore. He put her on the back burner. She had him on the back burner, and now she's on the back burner. That's how that works. When he met up with her, he was figuring everything out that he needed to figure out. It's not going down. There's plenty of clips of her talking her junk and other videos saying how I want height in a man, and a man needs to make this amount of money. And then they wonder why men stop talking to them when they meet up with them. Men can pick up on cues. Men can decode what you say. Smart men who understand their way around women. And now he's like, I'm good off that. And now you're feeling some type of way because this is what I'm always trying to get through to you guys. They can play all these games, but she said he was attractive and all of this stuff. They can play these games, but at the end of the day, it's their loss. See, a lot of guys think because they're playing the games, that means that you're not attractive. That means that they don't find you this and find you that. There's a bunch of reasons why a woman will play games, be intimidated and all this stuff. It's not for you to worry about. This clip proves it. See, you would think she played games with him because she didn't find him attractive. She didn't this and that. And that. No, it's not that. She was trying to get this guy to move on her terms. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. And until women understand that, you're going to have to make yourself useful. You're going to have to show up and show out. You're just expecting some guy to come along. Okay, here's the thing. Even if he comes along, these are the guys that get disrespected. These are the guys that get taken to the cleaners. These are the guys that they end up not wanting. And then they go to somebody else who doesn't even have to put in half of the effort. The same cycle continues again. Let's get the next clip.
Are you ordering?
Yeah, I'm waiting in line.
Oh, what'd you say?
Yeah, I'm waiting in line.
Oh, okay. Can I wait with you?
Yeah, you're good.
So at first, I thought she might have been trying to get away from somebody because she came over and immediately grabbed me by the hand when she asked me that. So I thought she was going to have me pretend to be her boyfriend because there was somebody following her.
Okay.
How's you guys' night going?
Pretty good, yeah. We're trying to just get 2 lemon drops, so we're not doing anything crazy.
Okay, that's what's up.
Do you want to take it with us?
Huh?
Do you want to take lemon drops with us?
I'm okay. I'm going to get a Crown and Sprite.
Oh. What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew? I'm Kylie.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jordan. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
You notice the immediate vocal tonality change because I didn't immediately agree to what she wanted?
Take lemon drops with us.
I'm okay. I don't... Too acidic for me. I'm going to stick with my usual.
What kind of shot do you like?
I don't normally do shots. I just drink... I'll sip a mixed drink.
I don't take shots either, but... I deadass don't take shots, but... I'll take...
This is the equivalent to a girl telling you, I usually don't do this before you hook up on a first or second date.
I think I'm okay.
Just because you're cute.
Huh?
I said just because you're cute.
I can't do it. So, you're like the 5th girl who's done that tonight. I swear.
Shout out to my boy in that clip. Stood on his square. These women are hilarious, right? He didn't fall for some petty attention. Oh, she touched him, right? They're supposed to fall. Guys are supposed to fall for that. No. What are you about to really do over here? Talking about you want to take shots? No, because you know what was going to happen? If he would have said, yes, let me get an order of shots. They would have took the shots, probably stuck around for a little bit. Let's do another one. He would have ordered another round, and then they would have bounced. They would have moved to another section. They would have moved to another part of where they were at in the bar, right? And then now he has to chase them. The chase is on. This is what women want you to do. They want you to come out of pocket. So then they know, women know, this is human nature. The reason why people get frustrated in dating when they give so much energy and they actually open their wallet and they do these nice things and then it's not reciprocated, you're not getting a good ROI. You're not. So you're pissed. That's the game women want men to play. Open your wallet, spend time, spend energy, all of this stuff, and then I'll let you know if you make the cut. That's not how that goes. And men are waking up to that. Men are waking up to that. Buy you a drink? No, you could buy me a drink. And it's funny how they keep trying it and trying it. He tells the girl, you're like the 5th girl that tried this. Bums. Bums. Restaurants are dying. Bars are dying. And you want to know why? Because your everyday guy isn't opening up his wallet anymore. He's not spending money on dates anymore. Restaurants, that's where people go for dates. Couples go for dates. Less people are interested in seriously dating, being in a committed relationship and being in a couple to do all of this stuff. The movie theaters is dying. That used to be a good date. Nobody's going to see movies like that. Anything romantic, guys aren't doing it because it's not worth it. If it was worth it, you would have returning customers all the time because they would be in healthy relationships. Nah, guys are smarter than that. Everybody suffers when we don't open our wallet. They can give the money and tell them, yeah, do your thing, girl, and whatever, but they're just going to put the money back in, make some money, put the money back in, make some money, put the money back in. Smart men are not doing it. They're like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to go out to be seen. I don't need to spend money on a chick for her to like me. They're never going to like you anyway by you doing that. Isn't that funny? The thing that they're asking for, it doesn't get loyalty, submission, cooperation. It doesn't get any of that.